Right there, YouTube, it's Crackoon again, bringing you another gameplay. Commentary man, we're here again, Gears of War 3, Beastifying on Thrashball. I don't know, so I just saw then some bar just went flying past me. I don't know what the fuck that was, I only just noticed that then coming back to think about it. But, pretty much simple as, man, you know how it is. Standard goes, Gears, Beastifying, as you all know. If you fucking hate Gears, hate below, I don't give a fuck. Do whatever you want to do. I know it's going to happen anyway. It's an inevitability. People don't like Gears. I don't know why. I'm not going to go into it again. It's not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about Gears, man. And my, well, kind of concept upon multiplayer of what I've been playing so far and everything like that. And I've got up to like a level 30 from multiplayer alone, so I've kind of got a grasp on generally what to do. Obviously I know it's not like the big 50s, 60s, I don't even know how high it goes, but I know I've seen up to them kind of levels, but it's obviously not one of them. I'm not like that in depth into multiplayer, but I think I've kind of got enough of a grasp to see what's going on and everything like that. And let me tell you one thing right now, yeah, I've been thinking about like the concept of people that play Gears of War and generally within multiplayer terms anyway, and it's been an interesting thing really, because I'm going to lay it down to you like this, like you either run into two different kinds of people. You either run into people that absolutely just camp and then they end up doing proper good at the game because when they're camping they kind of pick up other skills and that, or you've got people that try to like better themselves and they're trying to be like an offensive soldier and they're trying to do cool kind of shit and all this kind of stuff, and either then your like kind of skill levels will match and then it'll be like a good like intense close game, or on like the kind of like a sub part of that, it will either be that they're extremely better than you and you're gonna get fucked, right? Because I know I'm not saying I'm a beast of a Gears player. I like Gears of War multiplayer and I like the whole Gears of War franchise. I always have. It's just like how a PS3 person would like the Uncharted franchise or the God of War franchise or something like that. So you've got to understand it like that. Like whenever you're designated to like when you've got your own console and you don't own the other one, you're obviously gonna be like active within Xbox exclusives and stuff like that. And we're just trying to think of like well, obviously Halo was coming. I was gonna say I'm just trying to think of another one that comes to mind that's an Xbox exclusive. But it's all these kind of things like that, and I don't know why people are so uptight about stuff like this, and generally why they hate on the other person for like, well no, the other console, sorry, for like having a different exclusive to what they have. But whenever they do that, they don't realise what they've actually got on their own side as well that maybe the opposite console may want, and it can spread out between a different variety of consoles and everything like that. Probably except the Wii, because the Wii is just happy with what it's got, I suppose, and just like what the Wii does and shit. And as you see there, that person just died on me. Here we go, Arnie style with the fucking spraying with this, I don't even know what it is, what do you call it, a mulcher or something like that. Going Arnie style with the minigun, just like FPS Russia style, FPS Russia or something like that. I don't even know, fuck it. But pretty much, yeah, you can kind of, I don't know, don't hate because you fucking whatever, you don't have the game on the console that you have or whatever like that. There's no point in like going into details about it. So pretty much, man, as you see here, I've kind of raped these off. And that being said about what I was saying at the beginning about different varieties of players, within this particular game I seem to face quite a few different ones. And that right there, that guy was called Dragoon, A-Goosin, or A-Gozin, I don't even know, whatever. But Dragoon, I swear he fucking put something like that the other night. But anyway, it don't matter, it's pretty random. I've only just noticed it then actually, fuck knows. But anyway, moving on, right. Pretty much as I was saying, right, I kind of face, like, within this particular game, I kind of face a mixture of all of them kind of people. So you kind of see, like, how different combating skills. Because in this game, right, I don't see myself as a normal person, as in the way they'd play the game and everything like that. I don't see it like that to me, because I don't know, I don't like the cover system, really. I do like the cover system. It's obviously good because I'm using it here and shit like that. But when I'm firing, I just kind of like to free mode it and kind of go Rambo style and just, I don't know, kind of move about the place while I'm shooting. So, I don't know, it works in my favour sometimes, but then I try and kind of use the cover myself, as in not like using the cover system, and I'll try and like use the cover to my advantage, and then I kind of like run into people that are using the cover system and they're just proper good with getting their aim on the fly and stuff, and that's a big thing about it. As you see there, I just got absolutely fucked up. He was hiding behind the cover and I didn't even know what was going on. I just, you know, I just tried to run up. I didn't fucking think. Actually, I don't know. I fucking knew he was there, so I don't even know why I tried to run up. I probably just thought I wasn't expecting to get fucking blatted one anyway. Here, I think I might. Oh no, I don't. I luckily avoid that fucking mortar. I had a bad memory of that with mortars the other day, mate. The mortars in this game, mate, and the power weapons in this game are so beasting. Seriously, it's unbelievable sometimes. Like, I don't know. I think it's the mulcher. What else do you get now? There's the mulcher, the mortar, and then the one shot is what they've added in, which is the one shot, mate. And that thing is fucking ruthless, mate. Absolutely ruthless. Same goes with the digger if you can get it to work, but I don't really like the digger. I don't know why. It just seems impractical sometimes for going up and down levels and everything like that. But as you all know, as you can tell, I'm using the Hammerburst. I love this weapon in the game. As I don't know there, I got fucking downed and then I get blasted again by the guy with a shotgun. But moving on, that's the things you got to learn from Gears of War, man. When you get like, you're watching this kind of gameplay back, you see like what I did wrong and everything like that, and just generally what didn't go in my favour, or maybe something to do with like other people's skills, and then you learn from their manoeuvres and shit like that. So it all helps you in a game, and I think that's the best way to maybe. I was thinking about the best way to maybe try and. Hang on, no, thinking about it, right. I was, as I said one of my last commentaries on Gears of War, I was saying about how. What was it now? Flipping ink, I can't even remember now. Right, yeah. Somebody asked me about how they were playing Gears and they really wanted to know a little bit about Gears and how to generally maybe become a little bit more of a better Gears of War 3 multiplayer player or something like that. So, leading on from that, I was going to give you some tips about how, generally just about how to be a good multiplayer player. But the fact being, when you're in like a multiplayer game, it's the only way you're going to really learn how to do it. Or on the counterpart of that, you're only going to be able to watch videos. So, you like on the YouTube and everything like that. So seeing visual evidence is what I'm seeing as being the best kind of, what's the word now? Best kind of option to take when you're trying to become a better player. And especially with Gears at the moment, that's what I'm finding with myself. There's be like Gears gameplays that I'm watching at the moment that I'm really like kind of learning from and taking from things and knowing when to maybe stand down and be a bit more defensive rather than actually going out there and then getting your head shot off like that. But then in other times as well, you might see that like in that situation there, I made a mistake. I really shouldn't have been trying to camp down there the whole time, trying to wait for them to come in, and I kind of paid for it in a way. I should have gone off and kind of kept them on the fly when you're trying to hold off a lot of people at one point. So I don't know, man. That's the thing about Gears. Sometimes it's intense, man. It's just completely intense. It's like the whole concept, sorry, of competition and like skill and aiming and movement and everything like that. And I don't know why. I always seem like I've got like a complex shit. I always win the first round, then I'll lose the second round. Like I don't know. I don't do it on purpose, but maybe sometimes I'll just play like make stupid mistakes that round. And in the third round, I just always wanted to go clutch mode, and then we absolutely tan it off here and absolutely beast them off pretty much as it is. But I don't know, man. It's another point as well about Gears maps. Yeah, there are some pretty horrible Gears maps, and I just needed to take a sip of my drink there, but absolutely shit Gears maps sometimes. I mean, when you come to think about it, right, I've seen so many like good maps in Gears and everything like that that I don't know, when they put out these stupid maps, it's absolutely ridiculous. And i.e. this map right here is absolutely beastifying. This isn't a shit map. You thought I was going to say it's shit, mate. This is absolutely sick map. It's small, it's enclosed, there's only 2 raised bits at the either side, and they kind of counterpart each other. Oh, not raised, sorry. It's kind of like a raised bit and then a lower bit, but the whole corridor kind of is a tight, narrow kind of lockdown place, and then it kind of makes this one maybe more of a counterpoint. But because of that factor as well, it kind of makes the game a whole lot easier to play in, the map fluidity and everything like that, because it's small and it's closed and it's in tight and it's a good situation to be in like that. But then there's other maps, mate, that absolutely do my head in, seriously. It's like you get maps that are like, well, for instance, right, maybe some people might disagree with me on this, but Overpass for me is an absolutely shit map. I can't play it. It's just ridiculous for me in multiplayer, because it's just like, right, so what are people gonna do? There's like either they camp in the middle up the giant overpass, which is kind of, I understand what they were doing when like the whole world's kind of like crumbling, it's like an earthquake or whatever like that, and the whole world tilts, right, and when it tilts, the overpass that is kind of like at a degreed angle going up slows down and it kind of drops down a little bit so it's almost level, and then the actual level part of the ground, which is like the underpass and the outside roads and everything like that, kind of become maybe more of a steep angle going down. So we understand what they were doing like that, maybe thinking that the map flow would play differently, but it's not played differently, mate. I don't understand why they would only do one way up to the overpass, and then there's like, I don't know. It's interesting, really. It's kind of annoys me in a way, but I don't know. I just tend not really to play that map. But sometimes you've obviously got to play it, and you've got to do a choice. And I'm not saying it doesn't play like Gears. I mean, I'm not saying it's not good overall, but not like I'm hating against it. I'm just saying the way the map plays, speaking about fluidity, it don't really play the same. But anyway, that's the end of the gameplay / commentary. 17-5, and peace.